Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
So I hear there's open enrollment and I really need coverage, but I don't know where to look.
Penny.com is the right place to start.
But I'm worried about the cost of coverage and my prescriptions.
We hear that a lot. Penny has high-quality health plans at the lowest cost.
What a relief to be covered.
You're worth protecting. Enroll by December 15th for January 1st coverage. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get up, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Bloss. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. The Penguins Cup Championship show. The Penguins Cup playoff show. And the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
What a wonderful day!
Welcome to Temple Strength and Sport Performance, where we empower you to reach new heights in strength, speed, and athletic performance. Temple is here to support you every step of the way. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, join him in Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania, and discover the difference. For more information, call 412-527-1755. Start your journey with us today.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Two jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
As they say in PIHL hockey, let's do that PIHL hockey. Hello, good evening, and welcome, and season's early greetings. I am Matt Popchock coming at you from the Baierl Ice Complex in Warrendale, Pennsylvania. We're inside the Galaxy Rink. While our friends at MVI Live are spanning the South Hills, we've got special extended coverage tonight here in the North Hills of Week 9 of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League's regular season. Tonight in PIHL Class 3A, the South Fayette Lions in green visit the defending state champions, the Pine Richland Rams, in white. And this Rams team, under the guidance of 6th-year head coach Jordan Yoklik from the class of 06, they're a team that's trying to relearn how to win, if you will. They've gotten off to a rocky start, 2-5, just 6 points, sitting in next to last in the 11-team AAA classification. And it's been a challenging start for the Rams on and off the ice. Cullen Campbell not playing high school hockey anymore, playing instead for the Shawha Panthers. Top defenseman Doug Van Meter missing the majority of games since the preseason due to injury. No timetable for his return. And Noah Taggart, another regular in Jordan Yoklik's lineup, is also out indefinitely. And top players Josh Lanyard, AJ Brazilla, and Roger Williams also missed a couple of games due to a fight at the end of the Pine Richland Upper St. Clair game earlier this season. But Josh Lanyard, number 44 in white, warming up somewhere in the mix off to our right, is back in the action tonight for Pine Richland, and he's gotten his season off to a nice start individually. 5 goals in his first 5 games, 6 points to co-lead the Rams coming into this Monday night. Of course, last season he had 9 goals, 18 points, and really a junior year to end all junior years. He had the game-winning goal in the St. Margaret's tournament. He had the game-winning goal in the Penguins Cup semifinal round that eliminated defending champion Peters Township, and he had that hat trick that helped the Rams come from behind to win the Pennsylvania Cup championship from mighty LaSalle. And the South Fayette Lions, in their first year ever in their 24-year history playing as a member of PIHL Class 3A, sit on the very bottom of the playoff line. They are 8th in the classification with a record of 2 regulation wins, 3 regulation losses, 1 overtime win, and 1 overtime loss. Good for 9 points and that number 8 spot. They're coming off a 2-week layoff. The last time we saw them right here on TenbandTV on their home ice at the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena, they rallied from 3-0 down for a dramatic 4-3 win over Bethel Park on November 11th. Going into that game, South Fayette as a team was really scuttling for offense. They had only scored 2 third-period goals all season. That night, they scored 3 third-period goals to rally from behind to beat the Hawks. And we're going to see if 6th-year head coach Matt Schwartz and his team have maybe found themselves a little bit with that come-from-behind win against Bethel Park as they return to action for the first time in 2 weeks tonight. Among the key players for the Lions, their exciting sophomore and the player responsible for scoring the tying goal in that game, number 43 in green, Nate Keller, the sophomore with 4 goals and 7 points in his first 6 outings. And he has all those 4 goals in his last 3 games. He had 0 goals the first 3 games of the season. So again, maybe his productivity of late, a sign that the light bulb is starting to come on a little bit for some of the top players on this South Fayette varsity roster. Keller riding a 5-game point streak into tonight's contest. Of course, last year he was number 3 in Class 2A rookie scoring as South Fayette moves up to the PIHL's top flight this season. In goal, the likely starter for Pine Richland will be Brett Sudak, the senior who's coming off a season-high 38 saves at Pittsburgh Central Catholic in last Thursday's defeat. Sudak, integral to Pine Richland's success in the 2024 postseason. And for South Fayette, it'll be either Andrew Carson or Jackson Ankrum. It was Carson who got the start against Bethel Park, but he was pulled by Matt Schwartz when the Lions fell behind by 3, and Ankrum only had to come in and face 5 shots, all of which he stopped, and ended up getting credit for a victory that night in just 23 minutes and change of action. Game 1 of 2 in the North Hills tonight here in Warrendale. South Fayette visiting Pine Richland for the first time as Class 3A brethren. The reigning state champs against a team just 2 seasons removed from winning a state championship for the first time in its history. And glad to be able to bring it to you. Sponsored by our friends at Iron Bridge. PIHL News and Notes ticker tonight is brought to you, as always, by Solyco Advisors. Scrates and Pickering, the USA hockey crew on duty for game one here at the Baierl Complex tonight. Facing off in the World Rink at 8:30, by the way, will be Freeport and Mars, which portends to our second game tonight, which will be a Class A tilt between host Quaker Valley and Greensburg-Salem, a rematch of one of last year's multiple playoff upsets that occurred in the 2024 Penguins Cup tournament. Keller on to take the faceoff against Lanyard. And we're underway with the Rams controlling the first puck drop and moving the puck from left to right on your TV, computer, or mobile device. Ankrum gets the nod and goal for South Fayette, and he watches this puck played near side. Stolen by Lanyard, played right out in front, right to Randall Fisher defensively. Fisher up to center, met at center red by Roger Williams. Williams scoring just his second career goal in the season opener for Pine Richland in this barn against Peters Township back on the 3rd of October. Also plays varsity golf at PR. Colton Andrighetti, Penguins Cup final hero of yesteryear, chips it in behind his own net. Hudson Venom playing it on the offensive for South Fayette. Rams work it back to center and complete a line change behind the play as Williams gets penetration. Luca Romanelli, the sophomore, up the near side to Jackson Stilley. Stilley making his varsity debut tonight for Matt Schwartz with some key absences in the South Fayette lineup. One of the more noticeable ones, Owen Chiappetta, the line's leading scorer with 10 points, who had the game-winning goal in that dramatic victory over Bethel Park that we talked about in pregame. Chiappetta had a 5-game point streak of his own entering week 9. A.J. Verzilla from center. Carson Verzilla giving chase. Fisher dispossessing the former. A.J. playing it behind the net. And near side, it'll come to South Fayette's Ivan Kalinko. Kalinko with a big goal in that Bethel Park game up to Braden Rygard, the alternate captain. Rygard side of the net to Mikhail Lobanov. Lobanov stick checked by Adam Proctor. No icing. This USA hockey crew says 2 minutes into a scoreless first period. Rams changing on the fly. Williams in front of the visitors' bench tries to get it deep. Isaac Baker has to retreat for Pine Richland. Baker trying to go to Jackson Nake. Nake recovers and collects this puck. Too many green jerseys in his path as he was trying to center it for Ben Walter, it appeared. Rocco Bovolino near side. Fires wide of Sudak, the Pine Richland netminder. Nate Keller double teamed at the right point. Williams collects the free puck in the far corner. And near side defensively to Walter. Walter turning it over to Dylan Mock. Mock stick checked by Nake. Eventually, though, Pine Richland does force it up through center. Bovolino from the edge of the official's crease takes the hit from Schultz, gets the puck deep. Bovolino on the half wall to nobody in particular. Williams in transition for the Rams. Williams chased by Fisher, protecting that puck. Goes to Andrighetti. Up to the point for Andrew Phillips. Phillips on target, and Ankrum makes his first save of the night. Ankrum 3-2 on the season, 314 goals against, 882 save percentage in 227.5 minutes of play. Last year, an 879 save percentage in his only 2 appearances, both of which were victories. Matt Schwartz graduating a pair of goaltenders after the 23-24 campaign. Andrighetti turning it over to Brody File. File unable to hang on. To the corner it comes for Mason Videk. Andrighetti on the counterattack now for PR. Takes the hit from Romanelli, gets this puck in behind the South Fayette goal. Lanier keeps it inside the zone for Williams. This is deflected just wide by Carson Parkhill. Parkhill, 3 goals, 7 points in 7 games. Unofficially leading Pine Richland entering week 9. Baker trying to play it at center. Here comes Hudson Venom for South Fayette. Venom quickly dispossessed by Jeremy Casper, the senior. Casper wearing that alternate captain's A for Pine Richland. As the teams battle in the corner, out in front of Venom it comes. Sudak, his first save off the blocker. Santino Vizio behind the Pine Richland cage, trying to go to Venom. That pass a little too far. Mock able to keep it in at left point. To the corner for Keller. Keller stripped of that puck by Casper. Carson Verzilla giving chase. Verzilla from a bad angle, forcing the save from Ankrum. Mock around the boards, cut off by Williams. To the point it comes to Parkhill. Parkhill through a crowd. That save made by Ankrum, and the rebound skitters wide. A.J. Verzilla thought he had something going there, but just couldn't keep that in front of him. Williams from inside the line. Toward goal. Ankrum got a piece of that and knocked it to the corner. Carson Verzilla from an angle. That's blocked off by Keller on the back check. Good forecheck here by Pine Richland. Playing it out in front, and Ankrum will settle things down. Now Pine Richland coming in with some wounds to lick. Dropping back-to-back games, 5 of their last 6, scoring only 2 goals in each of those defeats. And it's unusual for them because the offense came so easily last season, as we've got a penalty coming up with 6 minutes gone by and a scoreless first. So Blake Schultz will be sent off here. And the South Fayette Lions will get the first Penny power play of Game 1 tonight. Penny, connecting Pennsylvanians to a safer, more affordable healthcare marketplace. Visit Penny, PENNIE.com, or follow them on social media at PennyPA to learn more. South Fayette, very proficient on the power play this season, 28.6%, good for 3rd in Class 3A. Up against the #1 penalty kill in Class 3A. Pine Richland, 93.3%. Just 1 power play goal allowed this season. So throw out all the adages about the irresistible force against the immovable object. Let's see what gives. Now they're going to give Schultz a 2 and a 10, evidently, per Jeff Verzilla on public address. So one of the Rams, we saw not whom, accompanying Schultz in the sin bin for the minor portion of the penalty as South Fayette tries to reset its power play. Keller over the attacking line for the Lions, chased by Proctor defensively. To Kalenko for Lobanov. Lobanov to Keller. Keller winds and fires. Sudak to save. The rebound is still loose and picked up by Andrighetti, who Murphy dumps this puck all the way in on Ankrum. Under 10 to go in a scoreless first period, and nearly a chance shorthanded there for Lanyard as Keller comes through center. Kalinka going to the net, but Keller forgot the puck. Lobanov backing up the play. Stick check by Williams. Lobanov fighting for possession. Keller has it behind the Rams net, trying to go near side to Rygaard. Baker doing a good job working over Keller with 30 to go in the Penny power play. Lobanov in the corner off the side of the net. Played out, but right to Nate Keller. Cross ice to Kalinko. Kalinko turning it over to Williams. Not standing on ceremony. One last chance maybe for the Lions before the Rams kill this thing off. Time is their enemy, however, so we'll go back to 5 aside. Ryan Katzfee, the player serving the minor penalty on Schultz. Also, a recent varsity debutant for Pine Richland. Kalinko colliding with one of the Rams inside the blue line as play continues. Approaching the midway point of this still scoreless first period here in Warrendale. Baker uses the glass to his advantage, and Ankrum will take an advantage of his own, buying the icing call, and so we'll drop it in Pine Richland territory to Brett Sudak's left. Pregnant pause before the face-off as Phillips was late to come on for Pine Richland. And Parkhill gets waved out of the face-off circle. So Nake is going to have to take it against File. And Nake wins it for the Rams. Near side of Phillips. Phillips dribbling it toward goal. Ankrum settles it down. Vizio up to Vidak. Proctor at center red, dumps it back into South Fayette territory. To center point, Proctor. Down low, Nake trying to tie up Romanelli. Lions able to get it back to center. Proctor off his own bench for Parkhill. File cuts out that pass, which deflects into the scores table out of play. And eventually, Pine Richland controls this faceoff at center. Williams near side. Inside the blue line, retreating is Branscombe, the junior forward, as Pine Richland tries to reset. Rygaard flips it to the corner. Baker behind his own net for Matthew Muldoon. Out in front it comes. Lions trying to smell the blood in the water as Sudak makes a loud save on the long shot from Fisher. Dylan Mock taking a bit of a beating in the corner. Jackson Stilley throwing his weight around in his first varsity game. Steal by the Lions. Stilley has a man going to the net, puts it off Sudak. Rygaard unable to get to the rebound. Williams near side. Drifting to his left, firing on Ankrum. And the South Fayette goaltender makes the save. Williams seeing plenty of ice time defensively in this first period, finally coming off for a change. Mock knocked off that puck by Lanyard. Out in front for Andrighetti it comes. Lanyard to the corner. Venom trying to play it outside the area for South Fayette. Rams take over. It's off of South Fayette's stick. Batting around in front. Backhand try by Parkhill, denied by Ankrum. Proctor around the boards. Nate Snyder, the South Fayette newcomer, anticipating. He gets knocked down. Penalty coming up. And South Fayette going to the penny power play for the second time in this scoreless first period. This time it is Parkhill who will feel shame for 2 minutes and then get free. South Fayette 0 for 1 on the main advantage thus far. Williams with a big face-off win, unable to clear the zone. Cross-checking the official indication against the senior. Fired from the point on Sudak. That never made it through. I think Williams might have gotten a piece of that, if not Baker. Up to Dylan Mock it comes. Mock firing toward goal. That hit something on its way toward the target. Williams trying to clear it up the boards. Lobanov there to greet him. South Fayette on the power play. Lobanov double-teamed. Carson Verzilla able to get it outside the zone. Has AJ with a path toward goal. AJ Verzilla to the goal. Score! One up, shorty. AJ Verzilla gives the Rams a 1-0 lead with a shorthanded breakaway goal. And these pretzels are making me thirsty. Verzilla's fourth of the season, his second on special teams. AJ Verzilla with a goal now in back-to-back games for Pine Richland to get the Rams out in front. And the Pine Richland penalty kill continues to play clinically for Jordan Yuklik. Rams control the ensuing face-off as well. Proctor through center off the stick of Kalenko. Dylan Mock will go fetch. Midway through the binder penalty on Parkhill.
Scored by number 4, AJ Verzilla. Assisted by number 13, Carson Verzilla. Top of goal,
Keller behind the net.
The Verzilla to Verzilla connection for PR.
There you have it, officially AJ Verzilla from brother Carson Verzilla. 1-0 Pine Richland, which continues to operate shorthanded here. Lanyard running interference at center ice with his stick and messes with the Lions' mojo enough for Proctor to get this puck going the other way. One last chance for the South Fayette power play. Stilley over the attacking line, snaps it off Carson Verzilla. Lobanov trailing. Bad angle shot, almost caught something on its way in. That was Stilley's skate. And if that had got in, that would have counted. Stilley had no idea that puck was about to hit him. Pine Richland now 2 for 2 on the PK. And up by a goal thanks to AJ Verzilla's special teams heroics. Ditto Carson's. Keller hounded by Proctor. Proctor wins that battle. Brody File trying to keep it inside the zone for South Fayette, but can't. Hudson will give possession to AJ Verzilla, the goal scorer. Near side Williams. Centering past to Carson Verzilla, who had this puck dribble off his stick, and right to Jackson Ankrum. Short-handed goals emotionally can be a killer, and especially if you're a team like South Fayette, already playing without a number of key contributors. Let's see how the Lions get off the mat with still lots of time. 3 minutes to go in period 1. But Ankrum will have to hold for the moment for another face-off. Baker at center for Casper. Romanelli near side for Hudson. Baker, cross ice for Williams. Williams trying to leave it for Baker and turned it over nearly to Mason Vidak. AJ Verzilla able to clean up that mess. Up to Carson. Carson poke checked by Dan Hudson. Slick little play there to get the Lions going in transition. Vidak from an angle. Sudak had it covered. Snap shot on goal, by Bovalino is denied by Sudak. And the Rams clear it back to center. Rygaard sends it in. Final 2 minutes of period one. Muldoon from behind his own net. Out it comes to Casper. Casper with a drag maneuver. Nake behind the net. Out in front. Backdoor play is blocked. Dylan Mock in the right place at the right time. Icing forthcoming on the Lions. Phillips off a body and it goes in, but they're going to wave it off. Officials saying it was played with a high stick. It is no goal. It remains 1-0 Pine Richland with 1:28 to play in the first, and the Rams are just now getting the memo. A literal bang-bang play from my vantage point. I initially thought it went off Ankrum and in, but his stick was raised in front of Ankrum, so that's their story, and they're sticking to it, and we'll face it off to Sudak's right. Still just a one-goal game. Lions catching a break before the end of this first period as Phillips, the would-be goal scorer, sends it around the far side, back to center. Lanyard crossing with Proctor, his defensive partner. Parkhill hits the brakes. Bovalino plays it right side for South Fayette. Bovalino forcing the turnover, plays it in front, intended for Venom. Venom too well covered. Andrighetti through center. Keller gets in his way. Bovalino off the Pine Richland bench. Rams wanted to make a line change there with half a minute left in the period. Lanyard colliding with Hudson at his own blue line. Play continues. Sudak settles it down for Proctor. No icing, they say. 15 seconds left. Lobanov reversing for Dylan Mock. 5 seconds left. Keller needs to hurry. 3 seconds. Keller over the line. He's not going to have time. Lobanov at the buzzer. Stopped by Sudak. And the first period ends with Pine Richland leading South Fayette 1-0. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching PIHL Hockey Night Live extended coverage on TenbandTV, presented by Iron Bridge.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
So I hear there's open enrollment and I really need coverage, but I don't know where to look.
Penny.com is the right place to start.
But I'm worried about the cost of coverage and my prescriptions.
We hear that a lot. Penny has high-quality health plans at the lowest cost.
What a relief to be covered.
You're worth protecting. Enroll by December 15th for January 1st coverage.
Matt Popchock back here at the Baierl Complex in Warrendale inside the Galaxy Rink. In the meantime, you're looking live in your bottom right-hand corner at MVI Live's coverage of our other 7 o'clock game, Bethel Park and Thomas Jefferson, live from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. Thomas Jefferson taking a 2-1 lead over Bethel Park. That game in period 1 still. Here, Pine Richland taking a 1-0 lead over South Fayette on A.J. Verzilla's shorthanded marker. Verzilla, the golden goal scorer in last year's Pennsylvania Cup game. Most recently, A.J. with goals in back-to-back contests now for the Rams, who are up by 1 as the teams have switched sides for period 2. And the brothers Verzilla on for this opening second period face-off. Carson to Jeremy Casper, trying to flick it back to Carson Verzilla. Williams keeping it in at left point temporarily. Romanelli too far for Keller. Baker retreating defensively for PR. Plays it near corner to Williams. Lead pass to Casper. Coming up the right wing, chased by Romanelli. First period shots on goal, 7-4 in favor of the Rams. As they've scored again, Baker fired it from the right point. It hit a Pine Richland stick on the way in, and we're about to find out whom. This time it's Carson's goal. He gets to slap hands, and the Rams are up 2-0 with just 39 seconds off that second period clock. Carson Verzilla, the sophomore, with his second of the season. 6 points now for the younger Verzilla in his last 3 games and counting. He's starting to heat up now for Jordan Yoklik's team. Pine Richland up by 2 at home early in the second.
Assisted by number 65, Isaac Baker, and number 4, A.J. Verzilla.
Officially, Carson Verzilla from Baker and A.J. Verzilla. Andrew Getty up to the point for Baker one more time. That was off the alternate captain Rygard, and the follow-up stop was made by Ankrum. Pine Richland quickly tilting the ice here in the middle frame as Parkhill plays it to the corner. Lanyard getting his digs in at Fisher. Near side it comes to Williams. Williams on 1 foot, firing out of play. Iron Bridge was founded in 2011 to simplify interoperability in today's complex healthcare ecosystem. Their solutions have allowed over 100 organizations to harness the power of the cloud to exchange health data easily and securely. Iron Bridge makes simple healthcare integration easier and makes complex healthcare integration possible. Follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, or visit ironbridgecorp.com for more information. Game 1 of our special bonus PIHL Hockey Night Live doubleheader tonight, presented by our friends at Iron Bridge. Pine Richland plays his puck out from behind its own net, leading South Fayette 2-0. Snyder at center, near side for Bovalino, who had trouble playing that puck from his feet. Bovalino inside the attacking zone. Michael Desjardins defensively taking his first shift of this hockey game. Off the glass and up to center. Desjardins over the attacking line now for the Rams. Toward goal, easy stick save there for Ankrum. Bovalino emerges with the puck for South Fayette up to File. Venom giving chase in the corner. He's tied up immediately by Proctor. Catsfee trying to exit the zone for Pine Richland. Kalinko temporarily kept it inside along the boards before it was played up into the Lions bench. And we get a stoppage early in period 2. Now, we told you about the key absences at the beginning of the game for Pine Richland. Last year, 9-2 in games where Cullen Campbell scored. And when they got Doug Van Meter back after the previous season had already started, they won 14 of their next 17 games. So a tough adjustment to make playing without those two, but the Rams looking good at home thus far, up by a pair over the AAA newcomers and finding ways to manufacture offense, particularly with the help of the Verzilla brothers, as it's played up in the direction of Muldoon. Lions get it near side defensively for Mock, intercepted by Williams. It's bounced on goal to Ankrum. Vizio slips it for Mock. Try to go to Vidak at center. That pass errant, no icing. Lions completing a line change as the Rams play this puck near side. Up to Williams it'll come. Williams tied up by Fisher. Williams toward goal. Ankrum the stick save. A.J. Verzilla tees it up, fires high and wide this time. Out in front it comes off the stick of Hudson. And up to Stilley. Stilley gains the red line, sends it off Baker's stick out of play. Adam Proctor with a clean face-off win for Pine Richland. Sends Stilley to the ice. Proctor from his own corner. Trying to play it up to center. Here come the Lions. Loud save made there by Sudak on the bad angle try by Hudson. Icing now on PR. Again, you see live coverage of our other 7 o'clock game, courtesy of Mon Valley Independent Live in the corner. The fellows will also have Deer Lakes at Carrick coming up at 9 o'clock. Carson Verzilla, left wing circle, firing on Ankrum. And Ankrum had the short side locked down. Lanyard talking with this USA Hockey crew before the latest face-off. Opposed by Mikhail Lobanov. This one belongs to Lanyard. Williams off a stick, and that was deflected wide by the Rams captain. Pine Richland scoring on a tip-in goal in the first minute of play in this period. And the Lions win this puck battle, but can't control the puck as Williams puts it off his own man Lanyard. And this puck will skitter out of play, off my foot, and below. Don't ever say I never did anything for you, Kennedy, if you're watching.
You saved my life. Thank you.
That's as close as I want to come to AHN Wexford. Back to action in South Fayette territory with the Rams up by a pair. Romanelli knocking Parkhill off that puck out in front. It's loose. Lanyard trying to get to it, but Fisher had him well marked. Baker defensively, resetting with Williams. Williams flings it into South Fayette ice. Romanelli yielding to Lobanov. Lobanov gave it up to Baker, who put it toward goal. Romanelli and South Fayette trying to recover and get it out of danger. They can't. Lanyard with a steal. Near side for Williams. Williams with room. Blocker save there, and a good one by Ankrum. All Pine Richland, excuse me. South Fayette on its heels in the second period as the Lions are guilty of icing. Clean face-off win defensively by South Fayette. Up to center for Keller. Keller over the attacking line, but Venom was offside. And the Lions, been that kind of night thus far, just not quite in sync with those notable absences. Always a challenge for any coach, I think, at any level, to get 5 guys on the same page who just aren't used to playing together. In the corner, Catsby. Around the near side. Snyder on his heels. Ditto Vizio. Cut off by Catsby. Vizio near side for File. File up to Keller. Keller makes his move. Had to come off his stick as he was trying to dance around Andrew Phillips. Nake over the line, but forgot the puck. Keller has it one more time for South Fayette. Lead pass for Vidak. Vidak unable to corral it. Phillips under some pressure behind his own net. Finds an avenue to play it off the boards and back to the South Fayette blue line. Phillips gathers it in one more time for Carson Verzilla, who has the only goal of the second period thus far. Offside South Fayette. Back to action. It's Carson Verzilla up to center, a little too far for Casper. Stilley from the Pine Richland blue line toward goal, knocked aside by Sudak. As we approach the midpoint of this period and game, with Pine Richland up on South Fayette 2-0. AJ Verzilla going for a bit of a ride, courtesy of Dylan Mock. Carson Verzilla, far corner to the point for Baker. Baker's snapshot off a South Fayette stick. It comes right to AJ. Turnaround shot and a save made there by Ankrum through traffic. Lions clear the zone. Baker plays it off a Lions stick. Mock near side. Chased by Carson Verzilla. 50-50 battle won by the Lions. Vidak able to ice this puck legally and help South Fayette go for a line change with time to spare as Baker backhands it to Carson Verzilla. Verzilla, good stick work there by Rygaard. Lanyard near side for Carson Verzilla. Verzilla out in front on the backhand. Toe save made there by Ankrum, who was leaning the wrong direction. Icing with 7.5 till the ice cut. Changes for both teams now before this face-off. Carson had Ankrum right where he wanted him, but just couldn't slip it inside the net against the grain. Lions win another defensive zone faceoff and a chance for Brody Fayette. Fayette trying to catch up to this puck in the corner and does. Out in front it comes. Backdoor play put just wide. Oh, quality chance there for Bovalino, unable to find the net. Proctor through the left circle. Proctor out in front. It comes right to Lanyard. Lanyard on his backhand. Ankrum the save. Jackson Ankrum trying to give the Lions a lifeline here with time ticking away in the second. Lanyard far corner to the point for Phillips. Near side Proctor. Proctor fanning on the attempted shot. Andrighetti cleans it up to the corner for PIHL. Out in front, redirected wide by Lanyard. From the point it comes. Fayette through a sea of sticks, unable to clear. Chance for Andrighetti. I'll take that. Thank you very much, says Action Jackson. Ankrum's flashiest save without question in this game to keep it a 2-goal margin. Andrighetti points in 3 of his last 4. So the law of recent averages anyway says he was due. Not to be that time, however. Rams controlling in the corner. Williams from center red sends it back in. Pine Richland with all this zone time in period 2, and fortunately for the Lions' sake, still just a 2-goal deficit for them to overcome, as it's played far side by Desjardins. Keller through center. Keller trying to get a step on Williams, playing that puck to himself. Nake up the boards. Lead pass intended for Schultz. Schultz got that 2 and 10 earlier in the contest. Back on the ice here for Jordan Yaklik. Baker gains the red line, sends it in right off Ankrum with 5.5 to go in the period. Williams from inside the South Fayette blue line. Now South Fayette winning a lot of those own zone puck battles. You got to give them some credit for trying to hang tough and mitigate damage defensively here. Chance for Carson Verzilla, dropping to Williams. Williams firing wide. Casper has the rebound. To Carson Verzilla. Williams wants that puck. Turnaround shot. Save made, and the rebound poked out of there by Ankrum. Lions have trouble clearing. Carson Verzilla trying to tee it up again, but Hudson Venom has it for South Fayette. Venom trying to get around Williams. Easier said than done as Williams ties him up in the near corner. Vizio. Up to Kalinko. It comes. Kalinko shooting, and that went off the side of the net behind Brett Sudak. Vizio didn't miss by much there. Got his first varsity goal back in mid-February last season. Chance for Kalinko. Kalinko off the post. Ivan Kalinko finding metal but not mesh. South Fayette inches away from making it a 1-goal game. A grade A chance for the Lions, followed by a grade AA chance, but Kalinko can't get the puck luck. To the corner it comes. Baker defensively. Williams over the line on goal. Ankrum will control it and keep it moving along to Vizio. Rams in the middle of a line change. South Fayette unable to take advantage. Off the glass it'll come and off of Phillips. And the Rams are going to get pinched for too many men. Not necessarily anybody's fault there, but Phillips just kind of got caught in no man's land. And so will the third time be the charm on the penny power play for the South Fayette Lions. Branscombe will serve the bench minor for too many men on the ice, which comes with 3:16 to go to the ice cut. South Fayette trying to cut into a 2-0 deficit. Keller wins the face-off, but Andrighetti has it shorthanded for Pine Richland. He works on Dylan Mock. Mock wins that one-on-one battle. Andrighetti collides with Ankrum meanwhile. No worse for the wear. Mock over the line. Dropping for Lobanov. Stilley on the off wing trying to get around Lanyard. Lanyard all over him. One of the Lions going down and bouncing right back up. That's Lobanov. Rams just trying to bottle this puck up in their own zone and take time off the penalty clock. Keller has it. He fires on Sudak. That handcuffed him, but Sudak made the save. .116 to go in the Penny power play. Clean face-off win to Mock. Cross ice to Kalinko. Kalinko shooting right into Brett Sudak, who gets square to that puck and hangs on. First sustained zone time really South Fayette has had in this second period. It comes 5 against 4. Let's see if the Lions can make good on it. Kalinko to Keller. Keller out in front. Sudak the save from a sharp angle. And the rebound comes to Carson Verzilla. Verzilla stood up by Dylan Mock. Kalinko restarts the power play for South Fayette. Kalinko from the left circle, firing and scoring! Ivan Kalinko nuzzles that nylon, and the Flying Ivan makes it a 1-goal game. And that looked like an NHL goal by Kalinko. Just breezed into the zone, shifted all his weight to 1 foot, and blew it past Sudak from the left circle. And the Lions are still very much alive. Again, just the second power play goal Pine Richland has conceded this season. Keller off the ensuing draw, trying to connect with Kalinko again. Baker misplaying that puck. Kalinko goes down as he's tied up with Baker. Another penalty being called. This one's going to go against South Fayette. Puck to the corner. And South Fayette for the first time will go to the sin bin, and the Pine Richland Rams for the first time will go to the Penny power play. Penny connecting Pennsylvanians to a safer, more affordable healthcare marketplace. Visit Penny, PENNIE.com, or follow them on social media at PennyPA to learn more. Rams number 2 on the power play, coming in 34.8%. South Fayette struggling this year on the penalty kill, just 9th at 73.3. And barring a goal, this call will carry over into period 3. Rams gave up a power play goal moments ago, trying to get it back here before the ice cut. Andrighetti behind the net to Carson Verzilla, unable to take that pass. Proctor pinching. Final minute of first period play. The Lions get the clear. Good work there by Vizio. Lead pass to Carson Verzilla. Poke check by Keller. Verzilla retreating. Comes up the left wing boards, trying to get around Vizio. Carson Verzilla from the corner. Waiting is Andrighetti. Under half a minute to go in the period. Andrighetti out in front it comes. Andrighetti fanning on the attempted shot. And Andrighetti's shaken up at the far post as that far post is dislodged. Saw Kevin Quinn entering the building moments ago, the longest tenured coach in the league. 29 seasons with the program he founded, Quaker Valley. They are waiting in the wings to play game number 2 tonight against the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. So we'll shift gears to Class A Gold Division at 9 o'clock tonight on TenbandTV. 15 to go in the second period. And the Rams, if they hurry, have one last opportunity for a shot on net here on this power play, but that's cut out by Romanelli. And so we will cut the ice at the Baierl Ice Complex with a score. Pine Richland Rams 2, South Fayette Lions 1. And the Rams get half a minute of penny power play time to take with them into period 3. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching PIHL Hockey Night Live extended coverage on TenbandTV, presented by Iron Bridge.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
So I hear there's open enrollment and I really need coverage, but I don't know where to look.
Penny.com is the right place to start.
But I'm worried about the cost of coverage and my prescriptions.
We hear that a lot. Penny has high quality health plans at the lowest cost.
What a relief to be covered.
You're worth protecting. Enroll by December 15th for January 1st coverage. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get up, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Bloss. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. The Penguins Cup Championship show. The Penguins Cup playoff show. And the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
What a wonderful day!
Welcome to Temple Strength and Sport Performance, where we empower you to reach new heights in strength, speed, and athletic performance. Temple is here to support you every step of the way. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, join him in Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania, and discover the difference. For more information, call 412-527-1755. Start your journey with us today.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel. That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel? That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
2 jumbo ice.
Good forecheck here by Pine Richland, playing it out in front, and Ankrum will settle things down. Defeats, and it's unusual for them because the offense came so easily last season, as we've got a penalty coming up with 6 minutes gone by and a scoreless first. Proctor around the boards. Nate Snyder, the South Fayette newcomer, anticipating. He gets knocked down. Penalty coming up. Carson Verzilla able to get it outside the zone, has AJ with a path toward goal. AJ Verzilla to the goal, score! What up, Shorty? Phillips off a body that goes in, but they're gonna wave it off. Officials saying it was played with a high stick. It is no goal, it remains 1-0 Pine. First period shots on goal, 7-4 in favor of the Rams. As they've scored again, Baker fired it from the right point. Brazil out in front on the backhand. Toe save made there by Ankrum, who was leaning the wrong direction. A chance for Brody File. File trying to catch up to this puck in the corner and does. Out in front it comes. Backdoor play put just wide. Oh, quality chance there for Bovalino. Proctor through the left circle. Proctor out in front. It comes right to Lanyard. Lanyard on his backhand. Ankrum the save. From the point it comes, File through a sea of sticks, unable to clear. Chance for Andrighetti, I'll take that, thank you very much. Firing wide, Casper has the rebound. To Carson Verzilla, Williams wants that puck, turnaround shot, save made, and the rebound poked out of there by Ankrum. Got his first varsity goal back in mid-February last season. Chance for Kalinko, Kalinko off the post, Ivan Kalinko. Off the glass it'll come, and off of Phillips. And the Rams are going to get pinched for too many men. Rams just trying to bottle this puck up in their own zone and take time off the penalty clock. Keller has it. He fires on Sudak. That handcuffed him, but Sudak made the save. Kalinko restarts the power play for South Fayette. Kalinko from the left circle, firing and scoring! Ivan Kalinko! Attempted shot. And Andrighetti's shaken up at the far post as that far post is dislodged. Sucks to play game number 2 tonight against the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. So we'll shift gears to Class A goal.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
So I hear there's open enrollment and I really need coverage, but I don't know where to look.
Penny.com is the right place to start.
But I'm worried about the cost of coverage and my prescriptions.
We hear that a lot. Penny has high-quality health plans at the lowest cost.
What a relief to be covered.
You're worth protecting. Enroll by December 15th for January 1st coverage. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Gonna get up, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. The Penguins Cup Championship show. The Penguins Cup playoff show. And the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
The puck has dropped on another season, holiday shopping season. Scan the QR code throughout tonight's PIHL Hockey Night Live coverage and get great deals on Amazon in our TenbandTV Associates shop. Every Amazon purchase you make in the TenbandTV Associates shop this holiday season supports our always free coverage of PIHL hockey on TenbandTV. You can also go to tenband.tv and simply click on shop. Black Friday week on TenbandTV starts now. Starting momentarily is period 3 of game 1 of tonight's PIHL Hockey Night Live doubleheader presented by Iron Bridge. And we bring it to you from the Baierl Complex in Warrendale inside the Galaxy rink. Next door in the World Rink, dropping the puck in moments, will be Freeport and Mars in Class A play. Later tonight on TenbandTV, another Class A contest. Hockey Fights Cancer Night for the Quaker Valley Quakers as they play host to the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions, wrapping up that regular season series. Second period shots on goal. Pine Richland with 12, South Fayette 5, but not necessarily indicative of how that period played out on the scoreboard. Game totals, Pine Richland 19, South Fayette 9, where it counts. It is Pine Richland 2, South Fayette 1. Carson and A.J. Verzilla each with a goal and an assist tonight. A.J. scoring shorthanded in period 1. Carson with a deflection goal just half a minute into period 2. But South Fayette making good on a Pine Richland mistake. A too many men on the ice penalty leading to a power play goal by Ivan Kalinko, who now has 2 goals this season and goals in back-to-back games, having already matched last year's total. And so the Lions are very much in this thing. Meanwhile, Thomas Jefferson has opened up a 6-2 lead as the floodgates have opened in the Ice Castle. Thomas Jefferson leading Bethel Park by a comfortable margin as you get a live look in courtesy of our friends at MVI Live. And the boys are going to stick around in the South Hills tonight to bring you game 2 of the Ice Castle doubleheader, which will pit Deer Lakes against Carrick in PIHL Division II action. Both teams, Division II playoff qualifiers in 23-24. And again, that second period, territorially, really it belonged to Pine Richland, but the key, I think, was the play and goal of Jackson Ankrum. South Fayette hasn't had a ton of consistency in goal this season, but they had it in that second period. And Ankrum, ever since he got thrown into the fire in that Bethel Park game, has played really well. And he's been holding down the fort for South Fayette. Ankrum 17 saves and counting to keep South Fayette within striking distance here as period 3 is about to commence. But Pine Richland, their silver lining is that they have 31 more seconds of time on the penny power play with which to work. First power play chance of the night for the Rams. Saw Jordan Yoklik between periods talking to assistant coach and longtime teammate and friend Dylan Trombetta, another member of that 06 history-making Pine Richland team, winning that school's first ever regional and state titles under Jim Black. enjoyed chatting with Jordan during last year's playoffs, and hopefully for his sake, Pine Richland good enough to make another title run as they go for number 6. 5 Penguins Cup championships all time for the program. Coming off their first Class 3A title in 5 years. As this puck comes right to Jackson Ankrum. Third period action underway on the freshly cut ice. .26 seconds now left on the Pine Richland power play. Lanyard ties up his man, sends it back to the point, and Carson Verzilla just barely keeps it onside to Proctor. Proctor snapshot saved by Ankrum. The rebound put wide. Andrew Getty couldn't bang it in. 10 seconds left in the power play, and the Lions get the clear. Keller doing the dirty work. So South Fayette evidently will kill this off as File takes a little swipe there at A.J. Verzilla, and File counterattacks now for South Fayette as it's steered aside by Sudak. Proctor hitting Keller up high as Andrew Getty settles it down. Almost turned over to File, but he finds A.J. Verzilla. Verzilla up the left wing around the defense toward goal, couldn't shoot it. Bumped off the puck at the last second by Mock. File throws it near side. Keller, that pass was behind him, difficult to accept. A.J. Verzilla to Roger Williams. Verzilla outletting one more time for Williams. Andrew Getty up to Lanyard. Lanyard right wing side on goal. Stick save Ankrum. Rams looking for the rebound. It's cleared by Kalinko. Correction, Vizio sends this puck the length of the ice for icing. Near side it comes to Hudson. Lead pass off Lobanov's stick. It bounces right to Sudak. A little bit of an awkward play there, but Sudak gets the hand on it. Sudak coming in with a .404 goals against and an .869 save percentage, and last year was top 6 in the AAA classification in both those categories. Sort of indicative of how the Rams had struggled defensively as a team coming into this game, but in a tight one here, 2-1 early third period. Lobanov off a leg. Lobanov gets the rebound back. Out in front it comes. Picked out of there by Parkhill, but not out. Rygaard above the left circle. Toward goal, off a skate, and it ricochets to the boards. Lobanov stick checked by Parkhill. Stays with it. Lobanov tied up by Williams, breaks free, out in front. This puck airborne as Williams plays it for Pine Richland. Gains the red line, dumps it into South Fayette ice. Rams will change on the fly. Sudak leaves it for Phillips. One touch pass to Jackson Nake. Nake over the attacking line. Slips it to Lanyard. Lanyard, correction, that's not Lanyard, that's Walter. Unable to get it through the 5-hole of Jackson Ankrum. Venom through a crowd. That's denied by Sudak. Keller to Romanelli. Venom trying to slip past Jackson Nake. Walter defensively on his backhand is able to get it up to center. Romanelli hustling back. He won't have to, though. It's icing on Pine Richland. And Walter Playing 2 months, his first 2 months of varsity hockey. Made his debut in that Peters Township game back on October 3rd. A lot of new faces and new places for Jordan Yoklik this season as the Rams try to climb their way back to contender status. Williams, that deflected wide of Ankrum. Officials say high stick, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Lanyard from down low. Out in front it comes. Rams unable to pull off the backdoor play there to Parkhill. Baker retreating defensively. Carefully plays it around Sudak. He's pulled down. Play continues. Lions try to get it out in front to File, who was covered by Parkhill. Williams reversing to Baker. File hits him up high. Lead pass intended for Andrighetti. Picked off by Dylan Mock. Lions hurry for a line change. Williams from the corner to Parkhill. Glove down legally at center by Romanelli. Snyder. Stymied a bit defensively, turned over to the Rams. A.J. Verzilla on goal. Save made Ankrum, and he's got the rebound. Off the face-off. Who's going to claim it? Pine Richland will. Carson Verzilla behind the net to Casper. Near side Keller. Keller winning that battle in the corner, trying to get it to Romanelli. Rams have all the lanes covered. Proctor through a crowd. That save is made by Ankrum. Keller collects the turnover for South Fayette. Trying to lead it for Rygaard. Carson Verzilla got in the way of that one. Rams play it back to the South Fayette line. Kalinko deflects it behind the Pine Richland net. Carson Verzilla gets rid of it just as he's hit, and it comes off the rafters in front of the Pine Richland home bench. Venom with a face-off win. Snapshot, Sudak the save. He covers the rebound. Hudson unable to beat the Pine Richland senior. Lanyard against Venom. And the Pine Richland captain will get it back to center for the Rams. Andrighetti surveying the play, trying to go up to Lanyard. Broken up by Lobanov. Counterattacking is Hudson. Hudson chased by Baker. Sails it in the general direction of Sudak. Williams will take it away, and the Rams hurry it along to Andrighetti. South Fayette in transition. Dylan Mock down the middle. Mock, one too many moves perhaps, as the Rams break it up, and Lanyard has it at center. Williams behind his own net. Oh, that came in on Sudak dangerously, and Sudak in the nick of time able to tuck a leg up against that near post to keep it from sneaking in behind him. Still just a one-goal game with 9:45 to go in regulation. Rams almost get caught in another bogus line change as Blake Schultz was being extra careful where he stepped. Andrighetti with a miscue. Bovolino dispossessed at the top of the left circle. Andrighetti tied up with Brody File. Up to Jackson Nake. Nake ridden into the boards by Andrighetti. Proctor from the far side. This puck battle raging on. It's finally won by South Fayette. They're able to exhaust their area. Desjardins under pressure as Vizio sends it into Pine Richland ice. Approaching the midpoint of this final period. Pine Richland clinging to a 2-1 lead. Proctor up to Schultz. Near side it comes for South Fayette to Bovolino. Bovolino toward goal, steered aside by Sudak. Keller takes it for the Lions. Keller around A.J. Verzilla. Keller circling the waters. Save made there by Sudak on Randall Fisher. Desjardins escorts this puck back to center and drew a penalty. Holding the indication on Mason Vidak, the sophomore. And so the Rams go on the penny power play, looking for breathing room. They are 0 for 1 on the man advantage thus far. To the corner it comes to Andrighetti. Keller turned it over to Proctor. Proctor above the right circle to Colton Andrighetti. To A.J. Verzilla. A.J. to Carson. Up top to Proctor. Proctor snaps it on goal. Ankram's got it. And there is no rebound. Well, Matt Schwartz perhaps learning a lot about his team tonight, not the least of which is he's got an answer for his goaltending conundrum. Jackson Ankram continuing his strong play. Andrighetti shooting it off Mock. Pine Richland operating on the power play. Lanyard with it. Exchanges with Carson Verzilla. Cross ice for Andrighetti. Andrighetti out in front. One-timer Lanyard. Didn't get everything he wanted on that. Carson Verzilla penetrating toward goal. Ankram the save. Ankram stops the rebound. A 10-bell left leg save there by Jackson Ankram to keep South Fayette within one. Venom had his stick knocked out of his hand. South Fayette fans want a call. None forthcoming as there's 50 to go on the minor to Vidak. Andrighetti unable to take that pass. Proctor backing up the play. It comes over to Carson Verzilla. Verzilla toward goal. That hit something on its way toward Ankram. Proctor to Andrighetti. Andrighetti down low. Rams at the side of the net. Ankram the save. Rams looking for the rebound. And Ankram has it covered. The Rams do knock it in after the whistle. But it is not a goal, and it will remain 2-1 with 6:41 to go in regulation. And a penalty was called on that play. Andrighetti is going to be sent off here. There goes the power play. So we'll play 4-on-4 for just over half a minute. And then South Fayette gets an abbreviated penny power play. So the plot thickening with time ticking away here in Warrendale. Andrighetti still can't believe it. To the point it'll come. Ankrum the save. Now, Andrew Getty sent off for a misconduct, evidently, so it will not be a 4-on-4 situation. That's what the South Fayette bench was barking about before that faceoff. I was trying to put 2 and 2 together there. In any event, Baker, in the waning moments of this Rams power play, unable to keep it in the zone. Williams under pressure. Up to center. Over the line comes PIHL. PIHL immediately surrounded by a sea of green jerseys. Vidak is out. We're back to 5-a-side with 6 minutes left. Shot just wide by Baker. Williams on the rebound. It's deflected wide of goal. South Fayette hustling to the loose puck. Kalinko up to center. Stilley couldn't reach that pass. Rams trying to reset defensively in a 1-goal game late third period. South Fayette going D to D, but it's turned over to Casper. Casper has Nate going to the net. Tries to go in that direction, but it's knocked wide. Jordan Wigan wants to make a line change here as South Fayette has it behind its own net. Stilley, left side, chased by Lanyard, sends it to the corner, off of Sudak. At the side of the net, Hudson couldn't get there. Williams hustling. Lanyard, up to Schultz, up now for Desjardins. Desjardins skating wide with Mock backpedaling. That's knocked aside by Ankrum. Proctor outletting for Desjardins. Desjardins. Poke check by Dylan Mock. Left side Proctor. For Desjardins. Desjardins lost that puck. Stilley from distance. Saved by Sudak. Venom at center. Lost it to Desjardins. Desjardins slipping for Schultz. That's taken away by Mock. The muckers and grinders out here for Matt Schwartz late in the game with South Fayette needing one to keep it going. Proctor to defensive partner Phillips. Rams changing on the go. Vizio to the corner. Williams anticipating, up to Carson Verzilla. Kept inside the line by Romanelli. Casper trying to use the glass to his advantage, but ends up forcing an own zone faceoff. It comes to Vizio. Vizio's shot blocked in front. It's still loose. The Rams control it. Casper sailing that puck to center ice. Lobanov pressured by Carson Verzilla. Verzilla comes up with a steal and pokes it to Williams. Near side Baker in the final 3 minutes of period 3. Pine Richland 2, South Fayette 1. Lobanov around the boards. Casper in front trying to bait Fisher into putting that puck in his own net, but nothing doing. Venom. That shot blocked by Williams. Lions have it. Venom behind the net. A.J. Verzilla takes it over. Casper unable to reach that puck. Lobanov comes in onside. Lobanov tied up by Baker. Lobanov triple teamed by a number of Rams as Pine Richland eventually gets possession of that puck. A.J. Verzilla up to Carson Verzilla. Carson Verzilla from an angle. Knocked down behind the net. Keller through center. Venom offside. Or is he? Yes, there's a whistle. Well, better late than never from this USA Hockey crew. An egregious offside brings that face-off outside Pine Richland ice. With 2:04 to go in regulation. Jackson Ankrum watching carefully, keeping one eye on his own bench, most likely. Ankrum way out in front of his own goal line now as this puck is in the corner. Matt Schwartz trying to get the extra attacker on as soon as he possibly can, but Pine Richland wins that puck battle. And Desjardins has it defensively for the Rams. Lost it to Keller. Out in front it comes, but right to Josh Lanyard. Lanyard goes down, and this penalty is going to go against South Fayette. Frustrating for any coach, an offensive zone penalty in that spot, but hooking is indeed called against the Lions' lone goal getter, Kalenko. No, so much for the extra skater. And if Pine Richland can protect this puck for 1:36, that might be all she wrote. Now Matt Schwartz is going to use his timeout with that 1:36 on the clock, which gives us a moment to remind you that there's still plenty of time for your small business to advertise on TenbandTV, and we've got the perfect Black Friday deal for you. Sign up now for our Black Friday special and get 30% off ads during every TenbandTV broadcast for the rest of the 2024-2025 hockey season, spanning the PIHL, College Hockey East, and College Hockey Mid-America. Visit TenbandTV and click Advertise to get started. The Black Friday special runs through Friday, December 6th. This holiday season, support local businesses and help keep local hockey always free on TenbandTV.
We are in the final countdown.
Now the state champs trying to hang on here for a gutsy win on home ice and snap a 2-game skid. South Fayette, which has been treading water to this point as a newcomer in Class 3A, just trying to find some consistency as they head toward the holiday break. And if Pine Richland should hang on here, they will be tied with South Fayette in the points column. Both teams will have 9 apiece. Meanwhile, Bethel Park has pulled one back, and they are on the attack with Thomas Jefferson leading the Hawks by a score of 6-3. Thanks to our friends at MVI Live for the live coverage of that contest. Rams on the penny power play, trying to kill the rest of this clock and get a big win. Carson Verzilla taking his time as he's monitored by Lobanov. Correction, Rygaard. Romanelli able to get the clear.
60 seconds remaining in the period. 60 seconds.
Let's see if the Lions start taking chances here on the PK as we're under the final minute of third period play. Proctor to Williams. Williams and Carson Verzilla just barely able to get it the rest of the way back to center. Net empty down to our right. Proctor going for it. Not close. Rygaard right there at the red line. Mock off of the stick of Carson Verzilla, pardon me. Williams off the boards to AJ. Josh Lanyard fires. Baierl! The captain makes it happen for goal number 6 on the season and goal number 3 on the night for the Pine Richland Rams. Josh Lanyard with a 125-footer hits the target. And that should just about do it. So the Rams score on the penny power play as we have a hard hit near side on one of the Lions right before the buzzer. That's Foul taking the abuse from Casper. That's it, and that's all for game one tonight. Hockey hugs for Brett Sudak, who makes 14 saves to earn the victory. Thank you, Jeff Verzilla. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, Michael Lyman and the Four Seasons. And thank you for watching and listening. Pine Richland takes it over South Fayette by a final score of 3-1. I'm Matt Popchock. Quaker Valley and Greensburg-Salem are up next. Have a safe and healthy holiday, Pittsburgh, for those of you who are tuning out. And for those of you who are still tuning in for Game 2, we will see you on the other side. You are watching PIHL Hockey Night Live extended coverage on TenbandTV, presented by Iron Bridge. Good forecheck here by Pine Richland, playing it out in front, and Ankrum will settle things down. Defeats, and it's unusual for them because the offense came so easily last season, as we've got a penalty coming up with 6 minutes gone by and a scoreless first. Proctor around the boards. Nate Snyder, the South Fayette newcomer, anticipating. He gets knocked down. Penalty coming up. Carson Verzilla able to get it outside the zone. Has AJ with a path toward goal. AJ Verzilla to the goal. Score! What up, Shorty? Phillips off a body and it goes in, but they're going to wave it off. Officials saying it was played with a high stick. It is no goal. It remains 1-0 Pine. First period shots on goal, 7-4 in favor of the Rams. As they've scored again, Baker fired it from the right point. Verzilla out in front on the backhand. Toe save made there by Ankrum, who was leaning the wrong direction. A chance for Brody File. File trying to catch up to this puck in the corner and does. Out in front it comes. Backdoor play put just wide. Oh, quality chance there for Bovalino. Proctor through the left circle. Proctor out in front. It comes right to Lanyard. Lanyard on his backhand. Ankrum the save. From the point it comes. File through a sea of sticks, unable to clear. Chance for Andrighetti. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Firing wide. Casper has the rebound. To Carson Verzilla. Williams wants that puck. Turnaround shot. Save made and the rebound poked out of there by Ankrum. Got his first varsity goal back in mid-February last season. Chance for Kalinko. Kalinko off the post. Ivan Kalinko. Off the glass it'll come and off of Phillips. And the Rams are going to get pinched for too many men. Rams just trying to bottle this puck up in their own zone and take time off the penalty clock. Keller has it. He fires on Sudak. That handcuffed him, but Sudak made the save. Kalinko restarts the power play for South Fayette. Kalinko from the left circle, firing and scoring! Ivan Kalinko! Attempted shot, and Andrighetti's shaken up at the far post as that far post is dislodged. Stymied a bit defensively, turned over to the Rams. AJ Verzilla on goal, save made Ankrum, and he's got the rebound. Venom with a face-off win. Snapshot, Sudak the save. He covers the rebound. Hudson. Proctor to Andrighetti. Andrighetti down low. Rams at the side of the net. Ankrum the save. Rams looking for the rebound. And Ankrum has it covered. Pardon me. Williams off the boards to AJ. Josh Lanyard fires. Baierl! Todd Kazarowski, thank you, Michael Lyman in the Four Seasons, and thank you for watching and listening. Pine Richland takes it over South Fayette by a final score of 3-1.